began by assembling the island to what I wanted it to look like and making sure my measurements were correct. I then went ahead and started doing my board and batten by laying out my measurements and placing them on there with the glue. Here's where the nails are optional because I use glue, but you could also nail them in. I put them about 9 to 7 inches apart, just depends on which boards you're working on. And I can put those measurements below. I also use the hot glue to smooth them out so that when I am painting, there's no open seams that the paint will seep through. Now I'm putting on the veneer edging, which I got from another YouTuber. This really helps give your wood a nice, smooth, finished look. I feel like it's really important to make it look really nice because otherwise you could hurt yourself because wood is really sharp and this whole thing is made out of wood. So just follow the directions of the veneer edging. It's just ironing it down and then sanding it so that it's nice and smooth to maintain that smoothness that you try to achieve. I also put on my caster wheels to help the island move. That is optional. I then move on to start using my L brackets, and this is where the washers are extremely important because the screws that come with these L brackets are too small. So if you don't have the washers, it will slide through. I just put them on all 3 sides and I drilled them to the bottom with those L brackets. It really helps to make it really nice and sturdy, and I use those pieces of wood to keep it nice and level when I'm screwing it down. Here I'm just painting it with my nice gray I got from Lowe's. It was 2 sample sizes worth to cover the whole entire thing, which is really affordable, and I chose the perfect gray to match my countertop, so I'm really happy with the color. Here I'm just going through with that roller brush, which really makes it move so much faster and makes it look nice and smooth and professional. To fill in all the other gaps, that is just a small little paintbrush, and it was perfect. So you also want to do all the painting before you put on this countertop, so that's really important too. And here I've just made the marks of where the overhang should be when I place it on top of the island base. This will help make sure I don't have too much or too little over the edges, and it looks nice and symmetrical. And I also went ahead and painted the front and back of the shelf that will be in there. You could do more than 1 shelf. It just depends on you. I just figured 1 shelf would be perfect for me because I know what I'm using it for. And you see I've already painted the inside and outside of the entire island. And it came out great. I'm so happy with it. And after that, I went ahead and put on some push lights from Dollar Tree. $3 edition to make it have such a great effect, and it's so worth it. Here I'm putting on the L brackets. These are the size 2. So these are, we'll use the 6 brackets. I put 3, actually 2 on each side. I apologize. There's 3 sides total. And you just drill them in and make sure they're nice and square. Here I'm just painting the top, following the directions that I got from another YouTuber of how to do the fake faux marble. I paint it all white, and then I start my veining process and sponging with wet and white sponges to make it look really real and have a lot of depth to it. I'll attach her video below. It really does work, and I loved it. Here I'm starting the epoxy process. Most YouTubers don't share this part, but I really feel like it'll be great to see an average person doing it. It's just following the instructions as listed with 6 minutes and mixing, and you really only have those 10 to 15 minutes to get that epoxy spread to where you need it to be so that it's nice and smooth. It was a little bit challenging with the edges because I did lose some epoxy because it would slide off, but overall, it came out great, and I'm so happy with how it looked. In total, it took me about 3 days because I gave the paint time to dry and the epoxy time to dry, and it was really a great process. It only cost about $120 or $140, I want to say, and that's including my screws, my wood, everything. So it's definitely a lot cheaper, and it's a great addition to any home. If you try it, please comment below and let me know how it goes. I would love to help and give you some ideas. Please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.